You the one. You a bitch ass nigga,
But
bro.
you walk up to me again, nigga. I swear to God, I'm about to smack the piece of it for that nigga.
Oh my god. No, but it's Kyle Rittenhouse, bro.
Up out of yourself, up out of it would be these imaginary conversations. Now, if you say to yourself, I have a very important discussion that I need to have with my son. What is it I really want to point out to him? In other words, if you intentionally practice and look at how you're going to express yourself, how you want to listen, that's a very valid use of conscious intentionality and intelligent awareness. But that's not what happens. That happens ever so rarely. The vast majority of the time, we're just simply churning story after story after story, conversation after conversation after conversation with people that we think are real, but are really just creations in our own mind. So if you can see this, just simply say, oh, I'm in an imaginary conversation. And in that second, let it go. Feel what happens in that second, in that moment in which there's been so much identification, so much of thinking invested in that imaginary conversation. And then your aware ego looks and sees, look at what I'm doing. I'm having an imaginary conversation.
Isn't this
And
the
that's
person
the
that was
second
bullying you?
drop.
I think this is the guy that bullied me.
And you're in a moment, of simple presence. Simple presence of awareness. And usually it's only a moment before some other form of thinking comes in. For example, the narrator will come in and say, oh, look, I woke up to the fact that I was in an imaginary conversation and I stopped it. And so the narrator starts telling you, the commentator starts telling you what you did and how well you did it. And between the narrator, commentator, and this process of